Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to tell you which is the best bargain bike to buy used right now on the market. And I will be telling you all about the Honda Africa Twin because it's the biggest, the bestest, and it's the Africa Twin.
I'm Lee and we're known as Biker Buddy, and today we're going to show you the mighty, sexy Tiger 800. Cue the intro.
Well, we've put together two of the biggest selling adventure bikes, basically because we both own the bikes. But of course, for the money at the minute, for about £6,000 to £6.5 grand, you can pick up an Africa Twin 2016, and of course the Tiger 800 at 2015. But what we're going to start off with is seat height, because I am only 5'8", and this is a little bit tall. So on the minimum settings of this seat, you can have it at 850 millimeters, but trying to get it in the lowest setting is virtually impossible because it's poorly designed, to be completely honest. But I have no idea if it's in the highest or the lowest, but straight off I'm just slightly on my tiptoes, but it feels super light.
So we have the 2015 Tiger 800 and the seat height is 840mm, but that's adjustable. I've got the comfort seat on this one. My wife, she's a short ass, she's only 5 foot, so she has the lower seat, which will take it down to about 800mm. And it's a very comfortable bike with beautiful ergonomics.
So before we jump into even more specs, let's put these both on the road and let's just go over some of the important things.
Oh, here we go. Well, I know the Lord will be yabbing away about how beautiful his sexy Africa Twin adventure bike is. To be fair, you know, I quite like the Africa Twin. I've not ridden a DTC, so I'll withhold my judgment on that one. Rev and go, big rev and go scooter it is. But as for us, we're on the mighty Tiger 800 2015, and I do love this bike. It is my beautiful wife's, but you know, I do love this bike. For me, the triple engine, oh, I just love the sound, I just love the response, the feel, the throttle response. Absolutely amazing this bike was and is. So I was lucky enough to be one of the development test riders for this bike. We started on these back in 2012, early 2012, and coming on from the first gen, these really were at a different level. Trying to learn so much with the first bikes, and for an 800 94 bhp, but the triple engine originally derived from the Daytona and the Street Triple. Obviously when we started developing the 800, and this is what Triumph came up with for their first adventure bike. So the 2015 was second gen, well, second to third gen, because there was a bit of a facelift with the first gen while we were still developing these ones. Yeah, there's a few things that I don't like, and quite a few things in development that I wish had been done different, but that's development, you know, and things can always be better. There's no real rubbish bike out there, and this is definitely top of its class for the mid-range adventure bike, that's for sure. And it was for quite a few years, and for me, I think it still is. I still think it's the best mid-range adventure bike on the market.
Well, I know that Lee will be telling you about the Triumph Tiger engine. It's a triple, and all the its and bits and bobs about how much amazing development work's gone into it. But at the end of the day, they're both 94 brake horsepower, but this is bigger because it's 1000cc, and it looks more sexy because it's a Africa Twin. It's just pure sexiness. And look at the thunder, the roar, the engine, the acceleration, bada boom, bada bing.
So no doubt they're saying this is the best bike in the world, the sexiest, most uber machine. And you know what, I quite like the Africa Twin, I must say. It's a toss up, would I or wouldn't I? Oh, it picks up well, it picks up well, isn't it? Trouble is, we've got to catch him now on the next, got to get the next overtake. Boys, oh, boys, I'm on solid whites. Oh yeah, like I say, this triple engine really does pick up quick. It loves to be flicked about like a sports bike, and you can really ride it, really ride its full potential.
Well, Lee will be telling you again about all the time and effort that's gone into the Tiger and making sure that it's set perfectly for the rider, and the amount of millions of hours he spent riding it, thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. What I can tell you about the Honda Africa Twin is, it's perfect. My legs in the perfect position, they are just perfectly on the pegs. The actual handlebars and reach position is, and I'm not the tallest person in the world, this has just got that nice bend. I'm sat in the bike, not on the bike. And again, it's designed for crossing an entire country like Africa and the entire world. Super comfortable, and of course I've got the gel seat, what means that my bottom is almost being massaged by angels as I'm riding along. It's just absolutely incredibly perfect, and that's all you need to know. It's perfectly set up just for you. And then of course there's price point. 6 to 6.5 grand. You can pick yourself up one of these beasts, the Africa Twin, for 6 to 6.5 grand. It's a little bit newer than of course the Tiger, and it's bigger, it's bulkier, it's stronger, it's more muscly, and the most important thing about what you're paying for is you're getting more sexiness, more bada boom bada bing, more ooh, ah, when you buy one of these. You just feel and look sexy for the same price as what a little Tiger costs. Well, because I find specs and all the stuff to do with it quite boring, I haven't done too much research, but we thought we'd play a quick game of Top Trumps with a very small list of research that I have done. But either way, the Africa Twin is by far the best bike because it's designed to take on Africa, where the Tiger is a ow for tigers. Anyway, let's do Top Trumps. So let's start off with brake horsepower. Which one's the biggest beast? 94 brake horsepower.
94 brake horsepower in that big 1000cc engine.
Yeah, the beast.
But then in the mighty 800, it's 94 brake horsepower.
That doesn't make sense. How does that make sense?
94 brake horsepower, 200cc less.
Yeah, they've fitted quite a decent amount on that. Right, okay then, so this is the big one, and everyone cares about this. How much does it weigh? The big weight of the bikes. Now this is a big beast, but it feels unbelievably light on the road, and it comes in weighing at 232 kilograms. Check that out.
Oof, I'll tell you, she's a bit lardy because the sexy Tiger is 221 kilograms.
I'll lose that as well. Right, most importantly, I've done so much research, I've looked at shocks, and the only thing I've looked at is it's a mono shock and it's adjustable. And I can tell you already, to adjust the shock on this, you have to have the strength of basically a Gladiator, the power of Grayskull, because you need a spanner or a screwdriver, whatever it is, to actually adjust the shock. But it is adjustable, so you can set the load up. So it's ready for the road. That's all you need to know, and the rest of the ride is absolutely perfect.
Mighty Tiger does it just as well with a fully adjustable shock. All it takes is a little screwdriver.
I hate the Tiger. Okay, here we go. This has to be the winner for the Africa Twin. Fuel capacity. How much can you get in this tank? I have no idea what the MPG is, how far you'll get out of it, because I have not experienced that yet. But I can tell you, 18.8 litres of badass fuel juice will fit into this one.
Oof. You nearly had me, because the Mighty Tiger is 19 litres.
I give up.
And there you have the winner. The mighty sexy Tiger.
Well, the most important thing, of course, is how awesome and cool you look on the bike. Now, I can guarantee 100% on an Africa Twin, you're going to look like the most sexiest man in the entire world. It's got to be true.
As for the Tiger, it's just a beautiful bike. No matter who you are, you will look amazing on this amazing machine. Let's cut to the action shot.
Well, you've seen awesomeness on the road, you've seen us go through some of the specs of the bikes, you've seen us sit on the bikes and even show you the seat height. But most of all, I think you've all got to agree, and I would like to see it all in the comments, the Africa Twin is by far the bestest, the most sexiest bike, and the best bike, in my opinion, because I bought it, that you can buy used on the market right now. And I think that's the case. And I'm sure that Lee will completely agree this is the bike to buy.
I totally disagree. The beautiful Tiger is an amazing bike, and being one of the lead test development riders that put a lot of his soul into this bike, I think this is the sexiest bike on the road, for sure.
Well, either way, I think that they're both absolutely awesome bikes. And right now on the market, these are the bikes to buy, because the BMW GS 1200, 1250 is around £1,000 to £1,500 more for a similar kind of year. And these really do pack a bunch. But most of all, buy what you think is the best, obviously the Africa Twin.
I totally agree with Alan. You're not going to go wrong with either of these bikes. They will do everything that you need to have an amazing adventure. And at the end of the day, the best bike in the world is the one you own.
So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next crazy bonkers episode. Take care for now. Bye-bye.